Viracandra Prabhu. He was, Maharaj said, son of not Janama, it's otherwise Vasuda of Nityananda Prabhu. There is a very funny pastime, funny. Abhiram Thakur was one of the 12 Gopals of Nityananda.
Okay.
So every time Vasuda gave birth, Abhiram Thakur would come, he would pay pranam to the baby, and baby baby would leave his body. So for the 7th time, she was pregnant and she delivered a child. So in India the news spreads like wildfire. So immediately it spread. Oh, Nityananda Prabhu has a son and he's making a big festival. But Abhiram Thakur was not invited. Nityananda was playing like the attached husband. And he didn't want to upset his wife. So although Abhiram was one of his very close servants, he didn't invite him. So Abhiram Thakur was in the house of Akrishna Pandit, Krishna Nagar, and Akrishna Pandit told him, oh, you know, there is a big festival at the house of Nityananda. Oh, I didn't know. I'm not invited. But you don't need an invitation. You're a coward boy and Nita is Bharana, you can go without invitation. Oh, really? You see? Hey, you can go. So he went to the Ganga, and Nita had given order. Don't let Abhiram Thakur cross the Ganga. So it was an order given to all the boatmen. So when he came to the Ganga, first boatman said, are you Abhiram Thakur? You look like this kind of person that has been described to me. Yes, I am. Oh, and he sank his boat. He had a hole in the boat, and when they saw that, all the boatmen sank their boat so that they couldn't cross. What Abhiram Thakur did, he took his cloth, put it on the Ganga, chanted one mantra, and then just crossed. So of course, Nityananda came with a big sankirtan party to welcome him, brought him to his house, and Abhiram Thakur said, oh, I'm very hungry, give me something to eat. So they brought some prasad, and he ate, and he asked for more, and more, and more. He emptied the whole kitchen. The food prepared for hundreds of guests, he alone ate everything. And Nityananda said, hey, what are you doing? In Vrindavan, when we're doing picnic together, you did not behave like this. Why did you empty my kitchen? With what I will feed all the other guests? And Abhiram said, who said I emptied the kitchen? Go and see. So Nityananda went back to the kitchen, all the pots were full again and more than before, overflowing. And then he said, now I want to see your son. So Vasuda said, please don't, I want to see your son. So there was no way to stop him. So he came in, baby was just born. He paid pranams. One time he looked at the child. Nothing happened. Pranam second time. Nothing happened. Third time, then he started to dance. Oh, he is my Prabhu. Viracandra is the Vishnu avatar. He's Shrila Vishnu. And Vrindavan Das Thakur writes actually in Chaitanya Bhagavad that, oh, my Prabhu Gora has come back again. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita it said, it is the grace of Viracandra Prabhu, incarnation of Shrila Vishnu, that the name of Gonitai is chanted all over the world by his grace. Somehow, because he's belonging to another line, Nityananda Vamsa, and usually there's some not so friendly behavior with us, the Gaudias, we don't speak so much, because that's their line is going. But actually the Shastras say, it's due to his grace that we can all sing the name of Gonitai all over the world. And he's one of the main pillars of one of the main branches of the Chaitanya tree. So today is his appearance. after Janava Thakurani gave the initiation, Maharaj was saying, first he stayed for 15 months in his mother's womb. Child says 9, 10 months, 15 months. And then when he grew up, it was a time of initiation, but because Janava was like his mother, second brother. Two are not the same father. So he had some hesitation, should I take initiation from her? And Maharaj just hinted at. One day as he was wandering, somehow he came into the courtyard and she was taking bath. And immediately she manifested 2 more arms to cover herself. So when he saw that, he said, no more doubts. And he surrendered to her and took Diksha from her. And by her Shakti combined, because she is Ananga Manjari, very dear to Srimati Radhika, to Krishna. And he is Vishnu, Srila Vishnu. So imagine the combined energy. He could preach so much, like Maharaj said. It said that Mahaprabhu felt that he was restricted in his preaching to householder because he was a sannyasi. So they say like that, he came back in that form and he could mix very freely with all the householders because sannyasi, sometimes there's some restriction, but if you're grihastha, no such restriction. And he read huge preaching under the supervision of Janava. So, I wanted to say about Śrīla Maharaj. Though we say, Guru, Shastra, Sadhu, we have a triple authority. Guru, Shastra, Sadhu. So, okay, I have my Guru, Shastra is there, but who is to say that this is the Sadhu? But if you take the case of Śrīla Maharaj, there is no doubt, because the highest authority said he is Sadhu. He is Saraswati Thakur. So Maharaj was quoting, when he wrote something, Saraswati Thakur said, no, I see I can go. If I leave this road, there is someone who can tell me my vichar, my conception. So he had a stamp of approval of his own guru as qualified. And that title even Bhakti Raksha, protector of the devotion, guardian of the devotion. And also, very exalted God brothers, beginning with my Guru Dev, Śrīla Prabhu, Swami, they stamped him off pure devotee. But Guru Maharaj, such a high class devotee, he was always coming to Śrīla Maharaj. He used to worship Śrīla Maharaj. There's so many pictures of them. Guru Maharaj, also so old and in a sense so ancient, so venerable, so learned. He always behaved like junior to Śrīla Maharaj. And so many of his brothers, they were going to him, asking questions. He was like authority, Shastra Nipun, they could be Shastra. So there is no doubt, he has all the stamps of approval of the sadhu. And his name, Bhakti Raksha, should be very encouraging for us. Maharaj was explaining that Śrīla Maharaj, he said, I don't like to be in a big crowd. I like to be with a few intimate devotees and take verse, examine it, go deep into it. And we could see today, like Maharaj said, he has invited so many people, and especially people who have regard and affection for Śrīla Maharaj. And we can be sure that we are in good hands over, he's looking. When Guru goes, he only disappears from our vision. One time Śrīla Maharaj, my Sannyas Guru said, we should think when Guru Dev goes, where did he go? From my vision, he jumped into my heart. And he gives an example, somebody is coming in front of your house and you see him going in the street, passing in front of the window, and then he disappears. Oh no, he still exists, but he just passed in front of the window. So when Guru leaves, we should feel like that. He came in my vision just for some time, now he continues to exist, but I don't see him anymore. But we should know, Guru is always keeping an eye on disciples. From the eternal abode, he's always keeping, especially on Satsishya. true disciple. Sadguru very rare, and he said Sashisha. Sashisha even more rare. Authentic disciple. Saraswati Thakur one time said actually nobody really wants to be a disciple. But this is a process. In Kartika, very difficult. And he told the story of badam rice and ghee. Badam rice is like the highest quality of rice. So when you come, he gives an example, one devotee came, he became a disciple. And he's fed this really nice badam rice, top quality rice, with ghee. But after some time he feels difficulty because spiritual life is not easy. It's not for weak-hearted. You have to so all the time and never tolerate so many simple obstacles, keep on with determination. But he goes away because he cannot tolerate all the difficulties. But he always remembers, badam rice and ghee, because outside he doesn't get badam rice and ghee, so he comes back. So this is Guru's mercy. It creates conditions in such a way that the atmosphere is so nice. Maybe some difficulty is there, the mind may take you away, but because of the nice treatment, badam rice and ghee, now you come back. Prabhu said like that, give that example. So, when we see the fruits of Śrīla Maharaj's preaching, so many wonderful devotees. We have our Kartika Maharaj, who is holding the Gadi. And we can be singing the Gadi of Saraswati Maharaj is in good hands, under the supervision of Śrīla Maharaj and the loving care of Kartika Maharaj. We can be certain that we can follow our bhakti very nicely. Go
Okay, so nice. अरे खेते दाओ खाली आते कि खेते देता है तो वो तो खेते आय सम प्रसादम हरी सम प्रसादम हरी बोल ये खेते दाओ ताले खुशी आवे अरे खेते दाओ आय हरि हरे नमो कृष्ण जादवाय नमो हरि हरे नमो जादवाय मधवाय केशवाय नमो जादवाय गोपाल गोविंद राम श्रीमद गोपाल गोविंद राम श्रीमद गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ একবার জয় দা गिरिधारी গোপীনাথ জয় দা गिरिधारी गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन জয় সপরিকর শ্রী শ্রী গুরু গৌরাঙ্গ গোবিন্দ সুন্দর গুরু গৌরাঙ্গ রাধা মদন মোহন রাধা রাধা গোপীনাথ জয় বিষ্ণুপাশ ভক্ত রক্ষক শ্রী হরি গোস্বামী গুরু মহারাজ জয় গুরু মহারাজ जय विश्वास भक्ति सुंदर गोविंद देव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय रूपानुगुर वर्ग की जय नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की सभासद जगदगुरु श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय जय बीचंद्र प्रभु की जय जय सरस्वती चरण राय भक्ति प्रभु की जय गुरु महाराज श्रील भक्ति रक्षक श्री गोस्वामी महाराज 121 शिवाई भाव महाउत्सव की जय महोत्सव के योगदानकारी सेवाकारी है भक्त वृंद की जय 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 भक्ति शुद्धाद्वैती महाराज की जय और वर्ल्ड डिवोटीज की जय और गुरु महाराज की बोले फॉलोअर्स की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय जय गोमाता की जय जय तुलसी महारानी की जय वृंदावन धाम ब्रजवासी हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय गौ प्रमानंद আমাদের জগৎগুরু ভক্তি ভবন গোস্বামী মহারাজ কি